Well, good morning. How are all of you today? It's me, it's Chris Spade over at Keller Williams Realty with another edition of Bathroom Chats. It's the first one of 2022. I know I've been a little bit absent towards the end of the year. It got really crazy at work, listing a few properties here and there, so it got a little bit nuts, so I apologize. But today, I have a lot to talk about. As you can see, I'm going to be reaching out to my barber soon to get a haircut, but let's go over what is happening, because there's a lot. I was actually going to talk to you guys about something else, but it occurred to me that there's something a little bit more significant I want to talk to you about, and that is this. First of all, let's talk about job growth. Now, the official numbers do not come out until Friday. Friday is when the official numbers come out from the government with in relation to jobs. However, ADP always releases its job report prior to the government releasing its job report. And ADP, the paycheck company, is reporting that there were more than 800,000 jobs added to the marketplace in December, which means, now this is just for private companies. This is not for government sector jobs. So this is just for private companies. So that's over 800,000 jobs across the United States that were added to the private sector just in the month of December. And this is amid the Omicron surge. Now, the case numbers of Omicron didn't actually start going up until the middle to the end of December, when they expected the surge to take place anyway. And so this is actually a really good thing. This tells economists that job growth is good and that the economy is starting to recover. So that's a very, very good thing. So we have to wait and see what the government releases. Those numbers, like I said, are expected out on Friday. So that's, we'll just have to wait and see. But I just wanted to bring you guys that it looks like our economy is recovering. Now, we don't know what next month is going to look like, simply because we're in the middle of this surge. The good news is most people are recovering quickly, according to news reports, if they're vaccinated. So that's a good thing. And that isn't a political statement, whether or not you should get vaxxed or not. That's totally up to you. You do you. I am. That was my choice. But the second thing I wanted to talk to you about is the Fed. Now, we all know, or if you've been paying attention to what I've been talking about and what's been going on in the world, the Fed is releasing its minutes from last month's Federal Reserve meeting, and those are expected out any minute right now. They have not yet been released, but the Fed is expected to release those minutes, and the prediction is that interest rates will hike up 2 months sooner than what we thought they were going to hike up. So that means interest rates are going up in 2022. You can expect those interest rates to rise. So what you need to do is be prepared for that. So if you are pre-approved for a mortgage right now and you're in the middle of looking for a property, then we need to refocus and revisit as these interest rates start to go up. So your interest rates are going up. And like I said, the reports are that economists are saying that they're expected to rise 2 months before what they were reportedly going to be rising. And we don't know what they're going to rise to, but we do know that they are going to rise. Now, the last thing I wanted to talk to you about, and I don't want to put a pin in anybody's balloon since I just told you that interest rates are going up, this is the number of houses for sale. Now, the number of houses for sale in San Diego County, this is the lowest I've ever seen it. Now, I started full-time in real estate 15 years ago, and I remember when we got down to like 4,400 units on the market, and at that point, that was the lowest we had ever seen. Well, as of this morning, just a few minutes ago, I looked up for San Diego County, so this is going to surprise you. And this is just single-family homes and condominiums. We don't count manufactured or mobile homes in this number, but there are only in the entire county 1,133 homes for sale. That's it. 1,133 homes for sale as of about 10 minutes ago. Now, that means there are 314 condos for sale in all of San Diego County. Of those 314 condos, there are only 112 that are under $500,000. That's right. There's only 112 in all of San Diego County under $500,000. Now, for detached homes, single-family homes, there are only 819 for sale in all of San Diego County. And of those 819, there are only, I repeat, only 34 houses under $500,000 in all of San Diego County. That means prices continue to rise. We can expect still a strong housing market in 2022. Do not expect any sort of bubble. I'm about to shoot an entire video series today on the numbers. So that'll be coming out with probably the end of the week, the beginning of the next week. So you'll start to see those. So interest rates are going up. Pressure on prices is to rise. I don't think we're going to see the 20% plus jump that we've seen in the last year, but we are going to see those prices going up, which means if you are looking to sell your house, you're in a very strong position right now. It's probably not going to work for you if you have to sell a house and buy a house right at the same time and you kind of want to close those concurrently. It'll probably mean that you sell the house, you sit on the cash for as long as it takes to go and find and purchase a new property, which is probably what I would do if I were you, because that is just going to be the easiest way to do it. It's going to be hard to close those concurrently. We are seeing rent back. So that means if you have to sell your house, we can give you about a 29-day rent back. That's pretty much all the buyers will do right now. But that's just kind of where we're at in this market. So if you do have any questions, please reach out to me. I want to be your resource. I want to be here to help you. 619-818-2992. As always, I hope you all are having a fantastic, fantastic new year. And if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.